Hello YouTube land, my name is Jake the Creeper, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. Just going to be reviewing what I got in this here box. Now, for the sake of this review, I put what's in this box back in its box after getting it, you know, because I looked at it a little bit and messed with it and whatnot, and got a feel for it. And then I decided, well, let's make a review about this, because I felt like it. First of all, it's a sword, so it's in a very long box, and it was taped at the end, at both the ends, and a little bit in the middle underneath this label that I have, you know, expertly covered. And it says fragile on all four sides of it, and it just, once you cut the tape, if I could do this with one hand, be way more helpful if the damn thing was cooperative. It just slides right off. And normally the sword would be in a plastic bag, but I pitched that on accident without even thinking, and it has these little foam things to hold it in place. And then the sword just comes right out. And I bought this off of eBay. I will not give away the seller's name as for privacy reasons, but it's the zombie katana. There's several people who make and sell these, or maybe they just buy in bulk and then sell them for a higher price than they were originally. Because I'll tell you one thing right now, this is not like a super duper special hand folded and made, look, there's my foot, katana. It's, I don't want to say cheap, but it's not like expertly crafted. The paint's okay, the sheath is okay, the wrapping on the handle is okay. I mean, the wrapping on the handle is actually pretty good. So the handle's pretty good, except for one thing, but I'll get to that later. And this really long string, this is not how yours will come. This string will come tied around here in a really neat, nice fashion through that little loophole there. The reason mine isn't is because one day while I was sleeping, my cat got a hold of it, and it's tied together as if it was a shoestring, so it was bow tied, you know, and really easy to just pull straight out. And of course my cat pulled it straight out. So mine is now expertly, you know, just beautifully double knotted, tied right on the end. So we'll get right down to it. Now, there's a nice atomic symbol here and a nice textured sheath. As you can see, the black spots. That red line will not be on yours, that was mine. I did an oops with it, just like I did an oops with it there. So yours will come undamaged, I assure you that, because mine came undamaged. Has a really nice skull and bones. I'm not sure what the thing behind it is. Maybe that's supposed to be like some poison or something, I'm not sure. Maybe zombie blood. And the same thing on this side, it's just flipped. And the nice atomic symbol here on the handguard. And I have to hold mine. And right there. And this, there's nothing on it, it's just black. You might see little bits of white. That's because mine had like slim to no glue on it, so it literally just came right off. This did not come untied. This is tied very tightly. The only thing that came off is, see this little piece that's moving? This would have been held in there a lot tighter. It was tucked in very tightly until this came off, and then it kind of just crapped it out. Because what happened is, I was messing with it and swinging it around, my cat caught this with her claws, and because it was tied onto it, pulled it right off. And like I said, there was slim to no glue on it. So let me just move the box out of the way so I can bring the sword over here. Now, like I said, it's very nice textured. You can see in the light, little bits refract light off of it. This is very shiny. The only thing I don't like about this is, first of all, how little glue they put on it. Second of all, the paint, as you can see, is a little off. It's where it needs to be, but then again, at the same time, it's where it doesn't need to be. And it's capped with this really nice black piece. It's probably like a hard plastic. I'm not sure. I wouldn't go trying to pull it off. But when you pull it out, and this is another issue with mine, it's held in place mostly by friction and wax. Mine, because I've been messing with it, the wax has worn off and it falls off. There's the culprit. But other than that, as again says right, the atomic symbol says what it's made out of. It's ZB-026 carbon steel custom design, and it's made in China. So yeah, lovely. But I picked the black one. This eBay seller that sold me this, or that I bought this from, has a blade that instead of being a black blade is a silver blade with the same green splash, and the white writing will be black. And if I flip it so you can actually read it like a normal human being, it says Z Hunter and it has another atomic symbol. And this green runs all the way down the length of the blade. Now when I bought this, the second I took it out of the box, I rubbed my finger on the blade. It is dull except for the very tip. Right? The very point and to about right where my finger's at, right below it, is, I wouldn't say super sharp, the point is very sharp. I have stabbed myself quite a few times on accident with it, so if you intend to buy this on eBay, be careful. It is pointy there and dull here, so, and I'm sure it's dull because of the, you know, all of this beautiful green, I guess it would be zombie blood on it. So, in my opinion, as a professional sword handler, I guess it doesn't make myself sound very good considering I accidentally stabbed myself with it. There were just some issues with, like, room size and space, and I hit it off the wall and just re-stabbed myself. I didn't hurt myself, it just kind of, you know, jabbed me a little bit. But, you know, you might want to get like a whetstone, and if you plan to do any damage to anything with this thing, other than just stabbing it directly, you might want to sharpen the blade a little bit, because like I said, it's very dull, and that will rip skin instead of slicing it, which causes much more of pain than just, you know, slicing or stabbing. So again, be careful. There's wax on the blade when you pull it out of the box, or out of the sheath. So yeah, and the sheath is wood, and it almost seems to have like a plaster over it that's then painted. And look at this culprit. She's messing with it again. Anyways, so yes, that was my review on the Zombie Hunter sword. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a comment, maybe a like, and hey, I do more stuff like this, so subscribe today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.